Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I have a question. Who is the most chaotic or unpredictable person in your life? Because as we approach the holidays, especially at Thanksgiving, there's that trope of the drunk uncle that you just have to sort of keep occupied so he doesn't do something crazier and insane. I don't have a drunk. I might be the drunk uncle.
Yeah, you are. You are the drunk uncle.
I think I've made that transition.
You're the drunkle.
I might be just the drunkle at this point, which is a scary realization.
I like that.
It's kind of fun.
What's going on?
No responsibilities.
Yeah.
But that's the question. It's up on social media at TJ Riggins Show. I don't know if you guys have one. I know TJ does. The most unpredictable, most chaotic person I think in TJ's life is was it a cousin that with the school bus?
Oh yeah, cousin Danny.
I think cousin Danny is TJ's most unpredictable. Tell him why.
He used to pretend to be a police officer. He wanted to be a police officer very badly.
Yeah.
And he ordered stuff out of the back of these spy magazines and stuff he used to be able to get, where he had a little thing that would go on top of his car that had a flashing light, and he could walk around with a .357 Magnum on his hip, and he had a big smoky hat on. And they said that he pulled over the bus of the opposing girls basketball team after a game one night, and told them that he's Officer Danny, and they crossed the yellow line back there, and. Yeah, the whole thing. And they were like, this guy's not a cop.
That's insane.
So he let him off with a warning because he didn't have a ticket book. He couldn't have written him a ticket.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And he didn't get in trouble?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they called Aunt Margaret.
Oh, Aunt Margaret got him in
she
trouble.
straightened it out, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's his mama, Aunt Margaret.
What a good time to be alive.
Yeah.
It's a great example of like the most, you just couldn't even guess what they're going to do next. And I think that's kind of fun to have that element in your family.
I mean, I would have never guessed that.
No, not at all. And there's some great answers on Facebook at TJ Riggins Show. Macy said, the most chaotic person in my life, my friend Camille. She is a pageant queen who works in forestry now. She's 5'1" with a thick Mississippi accent, and she's got what she calls a drunk cigarette problem. We've all been there. Yeah. She also enjoys hand embroidering and catching bugs. She's never on time anywhere and will tell you what's on her mind. Last time she was in town, she stayed with me and asked for some hot water before bed. I thought it was for some sleepy time tea. No, it was for her electric neti pot she used while using her portable screen printer for crafts at midnight. That's a perfect example.
That's a great.
Just
what are you
unpredictable.
into now? What?
I'm doing crafts at midnight.
When did that start?
Yeah. Lindsay, do you have a crazy relative or a friend in your life that you just don't know what they're going to do next?
I don't. I actually push people away that are like that. It gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
It really does. In my older year, I can't be friends with someone like that. I need all the meds for that person.
Too much stress.
Yeah.
It'll freak you out.
Yeah.
And I think for me, Rob is that guy.
Yeah, I thought somebody was going to say me. Yeah,
I think Rob is the most unpredictable, chaotic person I know.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't guess his actions at any given time. Like, you think he's going to do one thing and he goes the opposite way. I just never know what he's up to.
Yeah.
Which is fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But he's always dependable.
It's true.
True.
He is
You can
dependent.
always depend on him to do some stupid extra.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like Brad & Brothers Heating, Air, and Electrical. Find out more about Brad & Brothers at bradandbrothers.com.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, if you want to help some people who really, really need it, then you'll come be a part of our golf tournament. It's our charity golf tournament, raising money to help the Hurricane Helene victims in Western North Carolina in the mountains. Just because they're not on TV constantly showing all the devastation doesn't mean that the devastation's not there anymore. It is. So our golf tournament is November 11th. It's very, very fun, and you know, these people really need our help. So November 11th, go to tjriggins.com/golf to get signed up. Okay. They done another one of these articles where Gen Zers, aka Zoomers, are talking about how the things that millennials do that aren't cool anymore, that the Zoomers have determined aren't cool.
Okay.
Now, of all the three millennials in the room here, y'all don't care what these things say. It doesn't bother you about any of this stuff.
I care a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
Because you want to stay cool?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a few of the things that they said are no longer cool. Monochrome furniture is no longer cool. Skinny jeans. Taking pictures of your food. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
You still do that, Lynn?
Yeah, I posted one last night.
Last night.
Yeah. To be exact. Yeah.
Okay. Side parts as a hairstyle, the side part.
No, that will always be cool because it depends on your face shape. Okay.
All right. So,
Oh, take that.
What do you know?
yeah, so forget what I said in the beginning about y'all don't care what Gen Z people think.
Sounds like she cares.
Here's another one. Adults loving Disney movies or Disney in general. Disney movies and Disney. Rob.
It almost made him spit out his Jolly Rancher energy drink.
This popsicle.
Sorry.
There's another one that I thought, a couple more that were really cool. Evidently wearing a headband now, according to this lady, gives off auntie vibes, like auntie vibes.
Oh, call me an aunt.
You reminded me of my auntie. Giving off auntie vibes.
Stupid.
I can't wear my headbands anymore.
And another one is referring to your dog as doggo or pup, they say. Doggo or pup. They say you also didn't do a thing. You had a baby. So stop saying, I did a thing.
Oh, he did.
Like if you had, it's called having a baby. It's just the example they gave.
Oh.
And it said, you're 30. Please, I beg you, stop talking like a 6-year-old. Calling it a doggo and I did a thing.
Well, that's
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's valid.
What about pupper? Is that on the list?
Pupper is on the list. Yeah. Pup, and pupper.
Oh, no.
Pupper.
That's what I use.
We're screwed, guys.
I mean, if Rob took heed to this, he would just have canceled his whole weekend of Disney stuff.
Yeah.
So that would include Star Wars and Star Wars trading card games. Wow. Y'all are such nerds.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A new call and text the show option where you can send us a text or leave us a voicemail, which we may even use on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The new TJ and Riggins Show gallery button with the pictures, videos, and links you're hearing us talk about on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf. Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Jewelers on Main, located in downtown Mooresville. Go to tjriggins.com/jewel to find out more about Jewelers on Main. Again, that's tjriggins.com/jewel.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Yep. TJ, Riggins, Tech D Rob, and old side part Lindsay.
That's my new nickname.
You know, old side part over there.
That's her. She didn't like that.
I know.
No,
They
it
say
makes
that
me angry.
Gen Z says the side part is out and millennials need to stop wearing it. But when you and your husband, Kyle, hold hands, how do y'all do it? Interlocked fingers or cupped?
Maybe interlocked. We don't hold hands a lot. I'm trying to think. Maybe interlocked. Yeah.
Does it make a difference whether you're sitting down or walking?
I don't think we'd ever hold hands sitting down. So walking, yeah, interlocked. Because I think this makes me feel like I'm holding my kid's hand.
Yeah. Usually, I grew up thinking that you hold hands with the interlocked fingers if it's your girlfriend or your wife or whatever. It's a romantic thing. It's like, and holding hands without interlocked fingers is just what you do and playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I still do to this day. Every week I'm in a Ring Around the Rosie group.
Love it.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious. That Ring Around the Rosie
You
group.
guys in my neighborhood, we get together. And, sometimes we go visit the Red Rover Club. They hold hands too.
Yeah.
But they say that that older people in relationships and all tend to hold hands cupped rather than interlocked fingers.
Oh.
And I think when Jody and I hold hands, it's more like that.
Really?
Cupped.
Yeah. And it's not for very long.
Yeah, I would have guessed that.
Yeah.
Where do you hold hands? At home?
No, if we're walking somewhere sometimes,
You will.
if I just bought her a big meal or something, I figured she owes me at least that.
Yeah.
You owe me a cup handhold.
I asked for the interlocked fingers and she won't go for it. She's like, I like you as a friend.
Yeah, there's an added level of intimacy when you're interlocking your fingers, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think when you get older, you start to really concentrate on how uncomfortable that is.
Truly.
And how your hands get sweaty and just like, it's too hot for that.
Yeah.
In the South, most of the time it's too hot to be outside touching somebody.
Yeah. True.
Kids, like you'll see those kids at Disney World, and you can always hear, at least once a day, you'll hear some parent go, "Could you please just get off of me?
Yeah.
Just for 5 seconds. I don't care. Just get off me."
Yep.
Because those kids clinging to their moms or their dads, and it's just sticky and hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But y'all don't. Are y'all like public a display of affection with each other and all that?
No.
Yeah, good.
No. Yeah.
That's
Not
gross.
us.
That's gross.
Nasty.
Would you put your hand in Jody's back pocket like you see at the flea market or something?
Hey, if she's wearing her jeans the way she ought to be wearing them, I wouldn't be able to get my hand in her back pocket.
Oh, is that right?
That's right. I like them tight. I like a tight-fitting jean. Ain't no woman of mine gonna be wearing no loose jeans. I can tell you that. Might as well be out there in her pajamas. I want sexy, tight jeans. That's what I want.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, Hey, it's Riggins, and if you love dogs like me, it's heartbreaking when you see posts online that show a cute dog at the shelter with a last day deadline. Wouldn't it be awesome if there were no more last day calls for these dogs? There's a great new organization called No More Last Days. They just launched a website with one goal: to help dogs while featuring like-minded organizations who do good work. Visit tjriggins.com/lastdays or visit them in person at the booth at the Carolina Renaissance Festival every weekend through November and see how they're making a difference and how you can help. tjriggins.com/lastdays.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Table and Twine and their great subscription program. Go to tableandtwine.com and check it out for yourself. That's tableandtwine.com for Table and Twine.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
How can pop culture from yesteryear be comic gold? Well, you just wait. We'll learn you something about comedy. And nobody will know where you got it. They'll think you're the funniest person on the block. Do that in a little bit.
Right now, trending, Donald Trump was elected as the 47th president of the United States. They announced it early this morning. They got the voting counting done early, which was very surprising, as TJ pointed out. Won the popular vote and the electoral vote. So looks like he will be back in the White House on January 20th.
Yeah, and we still don't know if the other side is planning contesting any of the states and calling for recounts and that sort of thing. I didn't see any of the coverage on that last night because I went to bed. I stayed up till about 11. Yeah. And then that's why I'm struggling today.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about it's not even like all the votes won't be counted until midnight. And I said, I can't be doing that.
Yeah. There's a lot of those news anchors that are on the air overnight and they were still going at 4 a.m. and, they live for this kind of stuff. But, yeah. So Now Trending, sponsored by No More Last Days, great organization helping out dogs at risk of euthanasia and kill shelters. Head over to tjriggins.com/lastdays. Pick up some of their merch. It goes to a great cause. tjriggins.com/lastdays. So Trump is probably going to be back in office in January, but also important news, starting tomorrow, the new holiday cups arrive at Starbucks.
I saw that.
Oh my gosh. And along with their new holiday menu, which includes like a gingerbread oat milk latte, which I'm sure sounds fabulous to so many people. All that stuff. Gingerbread, all the usual suspects, chai milks.
Are they going to bring back eggnog latte? Because that is my all-time favorite.
Is eggnog latte?
Yeah.
Okay.
The eggnog latte. And they didn't have it last year.
Oh, I don't know.
They said it was called eggnog latte last year.
Latte.
Sorry, Lindsay. No eggnog.
It wasn't popular.
Oh, really? Well, eggnog doesn't. You either like eggnog or you really don't want any part of it.
Well, you're stupid if you don't.
You're stupid. Oh, my God. That's dumb if you don't like it.
Stupid.
So people are excited for that. I have a question about your kitchen. Yours specifically. I'm talking to you right now. I want to know what you have in your kitchen. This one specific thing. I need answers, and I need them next.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
The TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show is brought to you by Richard Toccato Companies, expert and trusted mortgage broker servicing North and South Carolina since 1999. It's a free 5-minute phone call away, 704-800-4719, or log on to homewithrichard.com. That's homewithrichard.com.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Now, this is a weird thing about me. When I was growing up watching the sitcoms in the 90s, I thought if you had cereal boxes on top of your refrigerator, that meant you were poor. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I made that connection. I was just like, oh, they must be poor. They keep their cereal boxes on top of their refrigerator.
And they always do it on TV.
They always do it on TV. And years ago, I even tweeted out, was that just something I saw on TV, or do people actually do that? Do they keep cereal on top of their refrigerator? It just seems illogical. Like, why not put it in the cabinet?
Well, a lot of times the cabinets, especially in the 90s, if your house was built then, the cabinets are shorter, so they don't fit.
I got that response a ton. People pointed that out, and I went, oh my gosh, that's exactly what it is.
And I thought you were rich if you had cereal in a special container, like a glass container.
Well, you might be rich if you have that. I think you are rich.
I mean, I saw people, even plastic containers. I saw people with, and I was like, oh, they must have money. That's what I thought when I was little.
That's great. But now I have another question, and I posted this on social media at TJ Riggins Show. You know those two weird little cabinets that are above the refrigerator in some homes?
Yeah.
What are you putting in there?
Thank you.
It's too hard to access when you need it because you have to reach over the refrigerator.
Or get a ladder.
Or get a ladder or steps. What are you putting in there?
We store things that we only use every now and then, like big platters and things like that, so that when we need them for Thanksgiving, let's say, I'll get a little step ladder and get up there and get it down. Or there's a big roasting pan in there that I don't ever use unless I'm doing something for a holiday or something.
That is the top response.
Yeah.
Cake trays, platters, dishes that you don't use that often but can't go in the garage for whatever reason or wherever. You keep them in those two weird little cabinets above your fridge.
And we have cabinets built inside of the bar, like underneath where you sit, or the bar stools are.
Yeah.
Where your feet are, there are cabinets that open, and you can store use the stuff you barely use in there.
That's good thinking.
Yeah.
Old beer glasses comes up a lot. Old cookbooks that I don't want to get rid of. It's the attic of my kitchen.
Yeah.
One person said that's great.
Ours are so small though, nothing fit. Like a tray wouldn't even fit. They're tiny.
Yeah. It's so dumb. I don't know. We need to work on those two little cabinets above the refrigerator because they're not working well enough.
No.
Extra light bulbs. I mean, it's clear people are using it as sort of a less accessible junk drawer in a lot of cases. But man, Mama's China, bar essentials, my griddle. I mean, there's over 100 answers on there. But we'd be curious to hear what you put in there.
What a great name for a country band, Mama's China.
Mama's China, ready to rock.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies, is here. 704-800-4719. So what's up with the feds?
The feds have lowered the rate at more than we thought they would. So that means it's a time to refinance your home. Get out of your high mortgage rate that you received over the past few years when you bought a house. We'll do a rate and term. It's very simple, very inexpensive, and you won't even have to have a house payment until 2025.
It's crazy. So call them today, 704-800-4719 or homewithrichard.com for the Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A new call and text the show option where you can send us a text or leave us a voicemail, which we may even use on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Lily and Grace, design, home, living. It's Lily and Grace. Go to tjriggins.com/LG to find out more. That's tjriggins.com/LG.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I can't believe that I'm about to give away this secret. Now that it's getting close to time for me to do it, I don't know if I'm going to. I was going to give a secret of how to make comedy, but I don't want everybody using my tricks of the trade.
No,
because you know how people take my stuff, Riggins, and then take credit for it later. You know, all kinds of things.
yeah.
Now I'm in a dilemma.
This is the one way to make comedy.
A way
A way.
to make comedy, to make it seem like you're not taking jokes from somebody else or whatever, just so it would fit into your personality.
Okay. Well, I want to know this.
I do too.
Well, I can tell y'all, but I don't know. I don't know if I want everybody running around knowing it. Something special.
Well, we gotta keep it.
I always wanted to be a comedy teacher.
A comedy teacher.
Yeah.
Not many openings for that. Is that why?
I couldn't make it. Was no college offered it. That's why I didn't go to college. They didn't offer a degree in comedy teaching.
Oh. Wow.
Well, then you got to keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Or to let us know.
Now, you know, a lot of people are listening thinking he wasn't really going to say anything. What he's doing is he's playing a trick on everybody to make us get frustrated.
Yeah.
And he's what the kids call trolling.
Right.
Trolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My mom would say you're hiding your light under a bushel, though.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to deny people things that can help them?
Yeah, I want them, their lights to still be hidden. Is what I want. Yeah.
Hide your lights.
And of course, everybody who's not going to hell knows that phrase comes from the Sermon on the Mount.
That's true.
Light under the bushel.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Remember that time long ago, Riggins, you and Lindsay got in an argument about the Bible, and she said, "I know way more about the Bible than you do." You remember that?
Yeah. I love that I said that. Because I was probably lying, but
She
it
was
felt good at the time.
full on Trump moment where she's going, "Nobody knows more about the Bible than I do."
My favorite book of all time.
I wrote part of it. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, now that you know I've never read a book, I'm busted.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A new call and text the show option where you can send us a text or leave us a voicemail, which we may even use on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Add tjriggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type tjriggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, tjriggins.com.
Hey, it's Riggins, and if you love dogs like me, it's heartbreaking when you see posts online that show a cute dog at the shelter with a last-day deadline. Wouldn't it be awesome if there were no more last-day calls for these dogs? There's a great new organization called No More Last Days. They just launched a website with one goal: to help dogs while featuring like-minded organizations who do good work. Visit tjriggins.com/lastdays or visit them in person at the booth at the Carolina Renaissance Festival every weekend through November and see how they're making a difference and how you can help. tjriggins.com/lastdays.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like CompuCom, because every company is a technology company now. But becoming a fully enabled digital workplace isn't easy. Let CompuCom help. CompuCom.com for more information. That's CompuCom.com for CompuCom.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Okay, anybody that has ever delivered a baby, or anybody who may want to deliver a baby someday, put yourself in this woman's position. She's a young wife, adorable. Is she not, Riggins? This woman saying this crazy thing that her husband did in the delivery room. Is she not adorable?
Yes.
Oh my God! It just makes my heart just feel like it's hugging something. All right,
put a finger down if during the birth of your son, your husband was filming and sent a video to all of your family, all of his family, thinking he's taking a really cute special video to announce that we just had our baby boy. Meanwhile, in the video, you're spread eagle and your whole crotch is in the video.
oh, wow. So
wow.
Imagine that your dad, if you're the woman's dad, gets, or even her father-in-law, everybody in the family gets that video.
What are you doing,
Is
dude?
he just so excited he blacked out? Like, what? He's in just
And I
idiot?
wonder how they found out, like who told them, hey,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be sending that video around.
Yeah, I'm sure he's getting pinged like crazy. Like, whoa, oh my gosh, this is way too much. Mm-hmm. Hopefully he doesn't share that. I just sent this to your whole family right after it.
Yeah.
But people get the urge to do that. They even do that with newborn babies. It's like, let them, ripen up a little bit before you send them out the picture to everybody.
Let him clean them up a little.
A little bit.
When I had my babies, they wouldn't even allow videoing in the room during all of that.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they said that because, lawsuits and things like that, are easier to win if there's video proof that you did something wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They probably also don't want somebody with like a camcorder.
Getting in the way.
Yeah. Now with a phone, it's way easier to do, but like, that's crazy. You just don't need that level of drama.
And they were big too. Remember the ones?
Yeah, up on your shoulder.
Looked like the real world was filming in the delivery room.
I guess they let you video. He was videoing after the baby was born. So, so it was really not, I'm guessing not something that you'd want to be sending around to people.
Yeah.
It probably looked ghoulish.
Yeah. She said my whole crotch.
Well, yeah, because they're in those stirrup things.
Spread.
Lord.
Horrible.
Man, that would ruin the entire experience, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh man, take the baby back. Let's do it again.
Yeah, redo.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show is brought to you by Richard Toccato Companies, expert and trusted mortgage broker servicing North and South Carolina since 1999. It's a free 5-minute phone call away, 704-800-4719, or log on to homewithrichard.com. That's homewithrichard.com.